Erling Haaland is one of the world's best footballers. He's still very young, at only 22. However, he's fast established himself as one of the best strikers in world football. He broke onto the scene at Borussia Dortmund, where he wasted no time in banging in the goals. His success at Dortmund quickly drew the attention of Europe's top clubs. Despite strong rumours linking him with Real Madrid, he signed for Manchester City, England's most successful club in recent years. His first season at City could not have gone much better, scoring an incredible 52 goals in all competitions, breaking Alan Shearer's Premier League record of 34 goals in a single season. City would also go on to win an historic treble, including the much coveted Champions League, with Haaland being an integral part of that success. With Haaland being one of the best strikers in the world, the pressure is on him to perform for his national side Norway and help them qualify for Euro 2024. Despite having Haaland, Norway have made a shockingly poor start to their Euro 2024 qualifying campaign. So, can Haaland help turn their campaign around and qualify for his first major tournament? Rise of Haaland for Norway. Haaland started playing for the Norway national team when he was only 15, starting at under 15 level. He rose quickly through the unders ranks and began to become particularly successful when he joined the under 18 setup, from then on scoring more goals than the number of games that he played. He made his debut for the senior team when he was just 19 in a Euro 2020 qualifying match against Malta. A year later, he scored his first senior goal in a game against Austria. This was quickly followed by a brace against Northern Ireland, and then his first international hat-trick against Romania. Norway's hiatus from major tournaments. Norway have not qualified for a major tournament since Euro 2000. Haaland was born in 2000, so they've not played a major tournament in his lifetime. Bonkers! With his rise to the top of club football, the expectation and hope for Norwegian fans was high that Haaland could help them qualify for their first major tournament in over 2 decades. The World Cup in Qatar in 2022 was seen as Haaland's first big chance to secure tournament football again for his beloved country. Qualification came down to a winner-takes-all against the Netherlands, hyped by many as Norway's biggest game in over 20 years. Haaland was seen as the man who could win this game for Norway. However, Norwegian hopes would be dashed as Haaland couldn't play in the game due to injury. Norway lost the game 2-0, and that result means that Haaland will not feature at a World Cup until 2026 at the earliest, if they can manage to qualify, of course. Euro 2024. Erling Haaland may not have to wait until 2026 to experience a major tournament with Norway. His next opportunity is the Euro 2024 Championships taking place in Germany. Norway had big expectations coming into this qualifying campaign, with many experts and fans predicting them to do well, mainly due to the outstanding form of Haaland and his fellow Norwegian Martin Odegaard in the English Premier League. They started off poorly in their first game though, with a 3-0 spanking by Spain. Not a terrible result considering Spain's quality. Their next 2 games, however, would leave many shocked and legions of Norwegian fans thinking their wait for a major tournament won't be coming to an end anytime soon. Match day 2 saw Norway travel to play Georgia, a match many expected would kickstart their campaign. This would not be the case though. Despite taking an early lead in the first half, Georgia equalised in the second, and the game would end in a draw. Not the end of the world, many thought, as they were yet to play any games at home. Their next fixture would be at home to Scotland, a team like Norway who are not known for qualifying for many major tournaments. The Scots had an exceptional start to their qualifying campaign, achieving a famous win against group favourite Spain in an earlier qualifying game. Despite this, all bets were on Norway to make the most of their home advantage and secure their first win of the campaign. Haaland gave the Norwegians the lead from the penalty spot on the 61st minute, and it looked like this would be enough for Norway to win the game and begin their stride towards qualification. This would not be the case. With the game seemingly fizzling out, the Scots scored 2 goals in 2 minutes to turn the match on its head and condemn Norway and Haaland to another defeat. Norway would go on to record their first win of the campaign in a home game against Cyprus a few days later. However, even this win leaves them in a perilous position after taking only 4 points from their opening 4 games. Can Haaland spur Norway on to qualification? There are plenty games left in the Euro 2024 qualifying campaign for Norway to turn things around. However, it doesn't look great for them at the moment, as only the top 2 make it through. You would expect Spain to win their remaining matches and top the group, leaving Norway to fight it out with Scotland and Georgia for second place. The Scots have a whopping 8-point advantage over Norway prior to match day 5, and the Norwegians still have to travel to play Scotland at the famously hostile Hampden Park, so it will be a tough task to end their hiatus from a major tournament. They do have one of the world's best strikers in Haaland though, so their fans will be hoping he can fire them to victory.